What's going on, YouTube? Yo, it's Mike the Socialite. I'm here without my partner in crime, team of the Super Divas. She's on a little vacation. She definitely will be back, but I definitely wanted to drop these new current events or whatever. And also thank you guys for subscribing. We have partnership with YouTube, so thanks a lot. Thanks to you, the subscribers and the viewers, also. Now, just to keep you up to date with what's going on with Chrissy and Mr. Jones, I did watch it. Now, it has gone into the season finale. The season has ended. It was real quick and short. Chrissy Lampkin decided to put out a leather jacket line. She was like pimping on that. This isn't one of Chrissy's, but I might have to cop one of them. They was looking alright. She had about 6 of them. That was her entire line. Her, Emily B, and this new chick Talia, that's supposed to be a part of, their like jacket line. So they put out the jacket line or whatever. Jim Jones, he decides to pop up in there just in supports to let her know, yeah, he's still riding and supporting for her. So he pops up in there, with one of the leather jackets on. Emily B did hook him up with one, and Chrissy was happy to see that. She still was, like staying by herself, like in a hotel in Times Square in New York City. So pretty much he wants to let her know, like he's definitely down, he's supporting her, he wants her to come back home. Mama Jones decides to, have a sit down and talk with her too. My thing is, what do you want, Chrissy? Like, I don't get what your whole issue is. Like, my personal opinion, I really think this chick is doing this for the show. I mean, first of all, he's been riding for you from day one. Everything's been cool. He's also, you proposed to him first, and he made sure he proposed to you and got you the ring you wanted. What else do you want? You take them 10 eggs you got left, and you need to have a baby. Like Mama Jones even said, give me my grandbaby. She wants her grandbaby. Like, and that's what Jim wants. Like, listen, I don't know. In the season finale, what happened was, she's moving on with everything. Oh, I did want to let you guys know too. I saw Adrienne Bailon at their launch party for those jackets. She's like this huge socialite now. After she stopped dating Robert Kardashian, and also that group that group 3LW disbanded. She's supposed to be doing some new music with Neo. I don't know how that's supposed to work out because she had that show Empire Girls, and Neil wasn't really feeling her coming into the studio, into the work environment with Jaleesa. Come on, Adrian. Like, this is supposed to be work. Why are you bringing this other piece of entity into this situation that doesn't even belong? And Jaleesa was trying to run the whole show and everything anyway. Whatever. So, yeah, so congratulations to you, Adrian, for becoming a great New York socialite. Because that's why I usually see her at, like, the social media events and different stuff like that, and industry events. I guess because she doesn't have much to do with herself, so whatever. But listen, back to Chrissy and Mr. Jones. So the season finale popped off, right? Now, whatever. Mama Jones, she decides she's ready to release Poomkosh or whatever. It's supposed to be getting ready to come out. She spoke with one of the scent reps, some type of scent connoisseur, and got that together. Now, Freddie, he comes to the house and he's like, all right, Mama Jones, this and the third, I got the contracts drawn up and blah, blah, blah. And she starts going off. She comes out the door swinging with a baseball bat like, I got your voicemail. Like, calling them grimy and everything else. My thing is, like, what was that all about? Like, I don't know. Like, sometimes I think she's a little too rowdy for the cause or whatever. But I mean, I don't know what's going on behind the scenes with that entire situation. Supposedly, he wanted some money from the entire psychotic itch, that psychotic song. So I don't know. I think she kind of like kept every dollar and didn't give him anything, even though he does own the rights and the royalties to that song. So I don't get it. He must have somehow swindled or maneuvered his way into getting some money, whatever. So Mama Jones is getting Poomkosh out there, but she is doing it without Freddie. Chrissy, well, since Jim Jones decided to hire a little personal assistant for himself, he decides to get the new assistant to actually put together this whole date thing with Chrissy. So this is crazy, like, they go on this ride around the city or whatever. First of all, they get on the train in a full length evening dress, and she's like, I think Chrissy was thinking he was about to marry her on the train or whatever, turnstile. No, Chrissy, he wasn't gonna marry you on that train. What he did was he took her to show him where he was from in Harlem and stuff, and show him where he grew up and how he'll never forget and everything else. He took her to show her the main roots and his upbringings or whatever. So, no, Chrissy, that was not you were not about to get married. I'm pretty sure you were kind of hype about that. So he took her on that, and then they took an actual tour bus around the city, like they were on the second story, and they were like going around the city or whatever, checking out certain things. They said just don't look down. The buildings are beautiful. Don't look down at this dirty street though. And so that was kind of like hot or whatever. And then he had took her on like it was kind of like a carriage ride or something like that, or some type of little buggy ride or something real personal. I'm not sure if that was a bike or a horse in front of him. I doubt if it was a horse. Pretty sure it was like a little bike ride around the city. Somebody else was biking though, so so he pretty much wanted to let her know she needs to come home. So he stayed the night at the hotel, and she pretty much came home. So, congratulations to you two. And she claims that, everything's still a work in progress, that this is just the beginnings. All right, Chrissy, I'll give you that. This is just the beginnings. Okay. She's just trying to promote a little bit more so she can have another third or fourth or second season of reality TV for her. Because technically, this is just her second season. She did the Love and Hip Hop, and now she did this Chrissy&Mr.Jones. Go get them, Chris. Good luck to you guys. Thanks for subscribing, YouTubers. Thanks for viewing. Just thanks for all the love and all the support or whatever, Definitely be back at you with more topics and more news or whatever. My co-host, Team of the Super Diva, will be back. So, thanks for subscribing.